Hey everybody, let's see what we got inside this month's Ipsy Glam bag, Boxycharm by Ipsy, and the IPSYIconBox. You already know we absolutely have to start with the Ipsy Glam bag because I gotta see what the bag looks like. P.S. I'm so sorry if you can hear the fan running in the background. It is so hot in here and I have a candle lit and it smells amazing. The theme for this month's Ipsy and Boxycharm is Let Yourself Bloom. Bring on brighter days and warmer weather. There's a new season on the horizon, so get outside, feel the sun on your skin, but don't forget the SPF, and allow yourself to bloom into your full potential. So it's all about coming into yourself, being the best version of you can be. But it's hot, so I needed some kind of air movement happening in the room. The Ipsy Glam bag for this month is so cute and bright and very tropical looking. I guess it's just a cute little pattern. I don't really know what that is. Let's check out our 5 deluxe sample size products. The first of which is, I can't get, a Kismet liquid lipstick in the shade Baby. I think that's what it is. It doesn't say liquid lipstick on it anywhere, but I mean, surely this is a liquid lipstick. That definitely looks like a liquid lipstick component. Oh, it's got a cute little doe foot with the holes in the middle. I know those have a specific name, but I cannot think of what it is. And the shade Baby is a soft pinky nude. She's very pretty too. Oh, that is not a liquid lipstick. That is a gloss. Second deluxe sample size is so cute. Look at how tiny that is, even compared to the smaller lipstick. That is super teeny tiny. And it is an Ofra long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Pasadena. It's like the perfect pocket size. I kind of love this. And the liquid lipstick shade is more like a maroony berry tone. It's definitely got a berry undertone, but I think those two are going to be amazing together. The deeper berry with the soft pink on top of it. Oh yes, that's gonna be good. Number 3, an Uve Violet Sponge. Dermatologist approved for sensitive skin. Oh, it is so soft. And it matches parts of my hair. And it's 99% bacteria free. I'm sure that's going to change very quickly, but right now, it's bacteria free. Everything has something to do with purple or pink so far. Are they gonna do like bloom with flowers? Is that why it's bloom? And our 4th deluxe sample size is from The Beauty Crop. It's the BFF Brow Friends Forever. It's a brow gel, I think. Grow and Groom Brow Gel. Yes, it is. With castor oil and vitamin E. I think I actually have some of this still from a previous Boxycharm / Ipsy. And we have tried it before on a previous unboxing, and I gotta say, it's still just as good as it was in that video. Yep, sure enough, the exact same one and the exact same size. And for the 5th and final product, we've got some kind of serum in a green bottle, covered in plastic. Oh, it's an oil. And it is everywhere. Despite the spillage, it feels amazing on my hand. Okay, it is the Kore Santorini Grape Velvet Skin Drink. I actually think I have the full size of this product. I'm pretty sure it's like an oily serum, just locks in all of your hydrating products and smooths the skin out a little bit. It doesn't leave any greasy feeling or even oily feeling to the skin. It's almost like oily water. It does give a slight illumination to the skin though, a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a blur. Now let's move on to the IconBox. This one has 8 full-size products inside. Anastasia palette right on top. This is the Primrose palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't have this Anastasia palette. Okay, but first, I love the texture on the front of this palette. All of those little bubble parts are raised a little bit and you can feel the embossing between the lines. It just feels really cool, very ASMR. But more importantly, what does the palette look like? We've got some depth, just a little bit, but it is definitely very Primrose. They definitely named it correctly. Okay, I cannot wait to play in that palette. That color story really excites me with the purples. I think it's the purples that are drawing me in because it's kind of a nudie palette and I'm not the biggest fan of nudie palettes, but the purples. Oh, the purples. Next iconic product is Kate Somerville's Sensitive Skin Dry Skin Saver Moisturizer for face, body, and lips. I have never heard of a moisturizer offer the specific targets of face, body, and lips. I mean, that's cool. Why not, you know? Good to know at least that I can put that one everywhere and not have to worry about it. Moving right along, we have another Anastasia product. This is the cream bronzer in the shade Caramel. I've actually already got the shade Amber, and it's the perfect undertone for me and my skin tone. I think this one is gonna be a little warm. I mean, it looks very, very orangey. I don't really think I'll be able to use this as my normal bronzer, but it is nice to have another one so I can expand my kit even more with high quality cream bronzers. And Anastasia can definitely deliver on that. I'm already really excited about this box. I mean, 2 Anastasia products and Kate Somerville just to start. One might say this box is sort of iconic. And now, product number 4. From Too Faced, it's a killer liner. Yes, I love these liners so much. This is the shade Killer Black, which I do actually already own. Whenever I got these, I got black, nude, and brown, I think. Those are just the 3 most common that I typically use, but I'm glad to have another backup of the black because that's the one I use most commonly. The lasting power of these is amazing. They say, I think 36 hour non-flaking and transfer resistant. I can definitely attest to the non-flaking and the transfer resistant. The 36-hour wear though, that I feel like no eyeliner ever lasts more than like 6 hours on me just because my waterline is very watery. Most eyeliners wear down super fast on me, but these do last longer than other liners that I use. This is great though. 2 Anastasia products, a Kate Somerville product, and a Too Faced product. We are on the right track. Another Anastasia product. Another one. This time though, we have the Brow Genius Brow Serum. I didn't even know Anastasia made a brow serum. That makes sense though, because they're like queen of brows. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. I love that it's a gel cream because that means you can apply it before makeup and concealer is going to sit on top of it beautifully. I love some Glow Recipe. I was kind of excited at first because I thought it was gonna be something watermelon, and you guys know, maybe you don't, but I love me some watermelon. Watermelon fragrance anything or flavored anything, it's mine. I own it. Oh my goodness, look at this cute little bottle. That is so adorable. Visibly brighten dark circles and depuff tired looking eyes with this lightweight hydrating eye gel cream. Packed with a potent yet gentle blend of 10% encapsulated vitamin C complex, 3% niacinamide blend, firming peptides, and green caffeine to hydrate, depuff, and illuminate eyes for a wide awake look. Wow, those ingredients though, I'm excited to use that too. We're getting so many good products in this box. I gotta see the next one. Ipsy, how are you doing this? This really is an icon box. So our next super bougie iconic product is JLo Beauty, that JLo Glow Serum. I don't know if you've seen this around, but I've seen so many posts of this on TikTok talking about how glowy it makes your face after you use it regularly for a little while. Applied to dry, clean skin AM and PM, let absorb completely and dry down before moisturizing. Unfortunately, that was 7 products, so we only have 1 left, but the last one is St. Jane Luxury Sun Ritual Pore Smoothing SPF 30 Sunscreen. And there's 3 different fragrances. Desert Rose, Hibiscus, and Jasmine. I thought this brand was a fragrance brand. Like as soon as I saw this box, I immediately thought it was gonna be 3 individual travel size fragrances, but SPF 30 sunscreen, I will take it. I don't use anything below 30, so I'm really glad it's at least 30. I, in fact, was wrong. There is one pretty massive tube in here, and I guess Desert Rose, Hibiscus, and Jasmine are all 3 fragrances that are in it. You gotta admit though, it would have been pretty awesome to have 3 different like travel size SPFs in here, separated. Idea for my own brand. I gotta put that in my notes, that's good. Apparently this has a sheer invisible texture that melts into your skin beautifully, blurring the look of pores. Desert Rose, Jasmine, and Hibiscus visibly smooth and calm sensitive and breakout prone complexions. I do have a couple of areas on my face that are a little breakout prone, and if this is something that will help with that, this is fantastic. Now let's see if she's super tinted or if she's gonna leave a white cast. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, and the tint does stay there slightly, but I don't know that it's gonna be enough to really do anything for your complexion. Perhaps it will levelize it, but I think the glow that's in it is really where you're going to notice the difference on your complexion. And it is very blurring. Honestly, that's a really beautiful finish, and I can't wait to have that on my face. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, but this box was not just a beauty box. It was not just your everyday average subscription box. This icon box was an experience. This bundle of products is amazing. I hate to judge my favorite bundle before I've seen them all, but I can probably bet you that the icon box is my favorite. But to find out for sure, we need to move on to Boxycharm by Ipsy and see what's inside this box. And Boxycharm is gonna have 5 full-size items, so versus the Ipsy Glam bag having 5 deluxe sample-size products, the Boxycharm by Ipsy has 5 full-size products. First of which being Glow Recipe again! I love some Glow Recipe! Oh, I just love Ipsy. Okay, this is the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream Dewy Moisture and Plump. I swear, I was just telling Mark this morning, the hubby, if you don't know. If you want to get to know him, check out this video. It's hilarious. But I was just telling him that I needed some more hyaluronic acid. I've been out and all the sun that I got in Florida has really dried out my skin, and I needed something to bring back some of that moisture, and now we have it. Ipsy is like Facebook. They're listening all the time. It also says on the box it's a refillable moisturizer. Now it says that this has polyglutamic acid and hyaluronic acid. I definitely know what hyaluronic acid is, it's my favorite, but I don't know what polyglutamic acid is. This lightweight creamy gel moisturizer melts into skin quickly, leaving a refreshing dewy glow. It features a hydrating blend of 3 plum extracts, 5 weights of hyaluronic acid, and polyglutamic acid for long-lasting intense hydration. Ice willow herb helps balance oil and support a healthy looking skin barrier. Best for combination skin. This is probably also going to look amazing with the Glow Recipe Glow Serum. I'm so confused. It says this is a refill pod. Is that how you can get refills for it? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. The glass container is its own container and you just buy the refill pod. I love that. Every other brand ever do it like Glow Recipe. Oh, and if I can save money and just order the refill and not the glass bottle every time, oh my gosh, why is every brand not doing this? Oh, it smells so clean. Okay, I already have all of my skincare on. I don't really need to be putting more on top of it, but I needed to. With all of those acids, I just needed extra moisture. It has a very interesting consistency. It is definitely a hybrid of a cream and a gel. Product number 2 inside Boxycharm by Ipsy is a little brush set. This is from SL Miss Glam, Stay Sparkly, she says, Trio Cotton Candy Set. I would tend to agree that these are very cotton candy inspired, hence the soft pink cotton candy handle. The ferrule though has these super cute little gemstones pressed into it. I just love the vibe that gives. It makes them a little more extra, a little more sparkly. Yes, okay, so this is the CC01 flat face brush. Then we have the CC02 precise face brush. Then we have the CC02 precise face brush. This is essentially this brush, but smaller and more dense. So it's a little more compacted. Man, you could really buff out some eyeshadow base super quick. And the last brush doesn't have a name on it, but it looks like a domed, tapered eyeshadow brush. I totally lied, I just found the name. It's the CC03 eye blending brush. So we have a super cute brush set, an amazing moisturizer, and the third product is from LYS Beauty, Love Yourself Beauty. It's the eyeshadow palette in the style Empowered. This packaging is so interesting. I love that I can take it apart without breaking any of it. That is so satisfying. Okay, so we have a triangular eyeshadow palette, as is the style with a lot of LYS products. And let's see the Empowered color story. Oh, interesting. That is a super unique combination of 6 shades. It looks like we've got 2 mattes, 1 satin, 1 glittery, 1 metallic with glitter in it, and then 2 super intense metallics. I love the fact that you can go really, really gold, or you can keep it sort of toned down and make it more like a champagne-y gold instead. So you still got some workability even though it's just 6 shades. And this mirror is literally perfect for just doing your eyes. It's like the perfect size. It reminds me of a Burger King pie. And our fourth Boxycharm product is the Violet Voss Whispering Rosé Luminous Blush Palette. I'm gonna be honest, not the biggest fan of luminous blushes. I'm a very textured guy, and luminous products typically bring out texture, so most of the time I stick with luminous things either on the eyes or on the highest points of my cheeks and nowhere lower than that, but I'm willing to give any product at least one chance. Worst case, it looks terrible and I just don't use it again. Best case, it looks amazing and I use it all the time. But let's see the color story. Oh, okay. This actually has 4 gorgeous shades in it. You know, this one looks like it's white at first glance, but it's like a soft pinky cream shade. And the very last product inside this month's Boxycharm by Ipsy is Sleeky leave-in conditioner, aloe vera leaf extract, and jojoba seed oil. Maybe you guys can help me out. It says sleek or sleeky up at the top, but then it says silk or silky on the side. I don't know what the brand is or even really what the name of the product is for sure, but I know it's a leave-in conditioner. Let me know if you know, please. It's kind of funny that I get a leave-in conditioner in this box because typically I don't use a leave-in conditioner. With my hair being so short, I just shampoo and condition it. But recently I started using a thickening shampoo, and I started using leave-in conditioner to offset how dry the thickening shampoo makes my hair feel. So I'm quite happy that they added a leave-in conditioner in this box, and it's the only hair product too, so it was the hair product I needed. We definitely have enough products to create a look. The only problem here is, which eyeshadow palette do we use? The LYS Beauty or the Anastasia? In all honesty, when you actually compare the color stories, they are super similar. I feel like the LYS Beauty just has that extra like ochre, greeny yellow kind of shade in it, and the Primrose palette does not, but other than that, I feel like they're pretty similar. So in other words, I'm probably just gonna use both. To start the eye look, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette, and I'm gonna start with the shade Primrose. I am completely obsessed with this sparkly gold glitter that's inside this purple. It's gorgeous. And I'm just gonna pack her all over the crease. This shade is so beautiful. It's literally the perfect mix between a cool toned purple and a warm toned purple. And it's got a little bit of depth to it, so it kind of pulls it a little more mauve-y than it does like purple. That went on so easily. It built up really fast, it blended out really fast. It was just an easy shade to work with. But we're not quite there just yet. Still gotta build up some of that intensity. It was just crazy how fast it got to where it did. And while I'm adding the wing shape, I'm gonna go ahead and just start diffusing those edges just a slight little bit, like I'm just barely touching the skin, just so that purple will be slightly diffused, so whatever shade I blend with it will blend even easier. Then to blend that out, I'm using the shade Honey. And tapping off the excess pigment, I'm just gonna start blending that purple shade into the rest of the crease. Oh, that is perfect on the outside of that purple shade. Look at this color. Oh, perfect transition between the warmth of the purple and my skin tone. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to make this look really easily recreatable, something that just uses a few shades, really blown out colors, really soft. I mean, I might still add a little bit of depth for drama just because I love the drama, but otherwise I'm trying to keep the look easy. This is looking so beautiful. I'm loving this so far. Mauve-y, purpley, a little bit of nude. Now we're gonna deepen it up even more. So I'm gonna use the LYS palette this time, and this is the shade Unstoppable. So this deep purple is Unstoppable. And I'm using the SL Miss Glam eye brush to get a really precise application right along the crease and to pull out the bottom part of the wing. I really don't even know if this is going to deepen everything up. I think it might. I think that might actually be kind of perfect. As long as this brush doesn't blow it out way too big, which it might, but I'm gonna try to be really careful. Wow, this darker shade is actually stunning. I love that. Ooh, oh my goodness, just look at that depth. She's bringing all of the drama. Now we're gonna see if this lighter shade in the LYS palette is actually a satin shade or not, because I'm gonna use it as a brow bone highlight. I figured worst case, if it doesn't end up being a satin shade, it will still be lighter than every other shadow I've added, so it will still act as a brow bone highlight. By the way, this shade is called Leader, so it gives me faith that it's going to be the leader of the look as the brow bone highlight. Oh, it's actually a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be. And now I am 100% sure it is not a satin. Not even close to a satin. It is fully a matte, but at least it's a light pink matte, so it still works. And now that I've essentially set my eyeshadow base with that light pink color, I can take the big fluffy blending brush I was using in the medium tone shade and just buff that edge so we get a nice soft blend between the two. Boom. Just like that. Now we get to go in with shimmer, and sparkling amber here has been calling my name. So I have to use this all over the lid. Ooh, it's kind of crumbly, but hopefully that means it's gonna be super shimmery. I wonder if this shade will go on without any base. Wonder no more. Oh my gosh, that goes on without any base really well. It's a little messy, but it sure does make up for it with how intense and metallic it is. Especially for the fact that that didn't go on any kind of tacky base. That was just my eyelid with a bunch of eyeshadow on top of it, by the way. That's pretty impressive. And last, of course, just to tie in the crease and the lid, I'm gonna take some more of that dark purple shade. What was that called again? Unstoppable. And just finish off this outer V. Oh wow, look at that blend. And I didn't even have to work for it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off camera, get all of my face makeup done, and I'll come back with the finished look. And we are back with the finished look using this month's Ipsy Glam bag, Boxycharm by Ipsy, and the IPSYIconBox. What do you guys think of the look? So I love it entirely too much, and I know that it is completely because of the purples in the outer corner and the yellow and the gold pulling out the brightness in my eyes, but looking at it in the mirror, I am obsessed. I love the way this looks. Plus the black liner, I always love a black liner. I think everything came together to make a gorgeous look. Everything worked really well together. All of the colors worked well together. The Ofra lipstick with the Kismet gloss, beautiful combination. The Violet Voss Luminous blush, this was not as luminous as I thought it was going to be, and thank goodness. It's literally the perfect amount of luminosity just to give your skin that lit from within glow, but without making it look like a highlighter. I mean, this is a highlighter, definitely. But that's not the Luminous blush. But the finish that I have across my nose and against my temples, that is the Luminous blush, and I think the formula is beautiful. It's definitely not what I expected in a good way. Also, this bronzer, it was a little orange on my skin tone, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought the shade was gonna be like mustard on me, but luckily it blended with the foundation enough that it didn't give too much of a yellow tone to it. I still don't think I'm going to switch to caramel over amber. I love that amber shade, but it was worth trying, and I'm happy to have it for other clients. Oh, and these two palettes, my goodness. You know, I wouldn't normally compare two palettes together and like say these two palettes are great, but it almost seems like this is a mini version of this with a couple of slightly differing shades. They make a great companion palette for one another. That being said though, the Anastasia Primrose palette is by far got the lead on variety. There are so many more shades in this palette, but that's not to discount this LYS palette because they worked together beautifully and the quality is 10 out of 10 on both palettes. So now that you've seen the final look and all of the products inside each box, which one was your favorite? Did you like the Icon box with the 8 full-size items, Boxycharm by Ipsy with the 5 full-size items, or did you like the Ipsy Glam bag with the 5 deluxe sample size products? Let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it. You guys know that I'm always hanging out down there with you. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up just to let me know that you did. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!